Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe I almost forgot one more essential item. And if you stayed until the end, you are very lucky because I remembered. This last essential item, I've been beefing with just a little bit because I have not figured out exactly if I want to keep it in my routine, but it's still an essential because I would not want to be caught without it. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. And if you're not new here, thanks even more for returning. I'm so happy that you keep coming back and checking out these videos. Before we jump in, I just want to let you guys know that I'm so thankful and appreciative for all the new subscribers, for all the views, for those of you who watch the videos start to finish. I love and appreciate you so much. You are helping me reach my goal every single day. So today we're talking about some essentials and must-haves for starter locks on 4C hair. Of course, these tips are relevant no matter what hair type you have. So leave me a comment below letting me know if you're a 3A, B, or C, if you're a 4A, B, or C, if you're a 1 or 2. Let me know your hair type. I'm representing for the 4C girls myself, but I know some of you have different types and variations of the same number or different numbers throughout your hair, and I'm excited to hear about that and learn about that. So let me know down below and I promise to reply. I love to read your comments. But enough of the small talk. That is not why you jumped on today. You want to hear about some essentials and must-haves for starter locks. If you are like me and you're just beginning your journey, you are learning something new every day, I'm determined to share all new information with each and every one of you. So today is just sharing the few things that I've been using to keep my starter locks healthy and strong during this quarantine that we're all in. And speaking of quarantine, I'm praying that you all are doing well. I know 2020 has been one heck of a year. It's been really rough, and I'm hoping that you all are doing well, that your loved ones are safe, that you are safe, and we will all get through this difficult time together. Now, I'm no expert. I'm not a loctician. I'm not a hairstylist, but I do have some really cool tips on things that you can add to your daily lock maintenance routine, daily lock moisture routine to get some really good results. And as you all know, I'm obsessed with my starter locks. I'm about 6 weeks in. It'll be about 6 weeks tomorrow, I think. 6 weeks exactly tomorrow. So I'm just committed to sharing everything that I learn with you. So if there's something you want to hear or something you want me to make a video on, if I have experience on it, I promise to speak on it. If not, I don't mind doing the research as well. So let me know what types of videos you guys want to see. I've already recorded videos on my first lock retwist, why I got locks, my daily lock moisture routine, some beauty tips and tricks for you guys, some general tips and tricks. So check those out and let me know what you think. Hopefully you like them and you give them a thumbs up and you watch them all the way through. Nevertheless, let's jump right in. All right, you guys, so the first essential or must-have that I am obsessed with on my lock journey so far is, you probably guessed it, rose water. I made a whole video on rose water and talked about my lock moisture routine and what I use to hydrate my hair on a daily basis, and this is it, you guys. I love this rose water. I even bought another brand. So this is Sky Organics, and I told you guys that I got this from Walmart, and it was really inexpensive. Maybe, if I'm remembering correctly, maybe $7 or $8. I'll double check on that for you guys. And I bought another brand off of Amazon, and that is the organic Bulgarian rose water that I've heard some really great things about. So let me show you guys these brands up close in case you're interested in purchasing them. And again, I'm not a sponsor or anything. I just really, really love the benefits of rose water. So I'll insert some shots of the product in case you're interested in checking it out. Again, Sky Organics is the one that I've been using the most. This is my second bottle in 6 weeks, and I'm about halfway done with it in case you're curious to know how long it lasts. Of course, the less you use, the more it'll last. I didn't even have to say that, but just so you guys know. And the organic Bulgarian rose water, that's like a tongue twister. Organic Bulgarian rose water is something that I have not tried yet. It came in the mail maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I haven't opened it yet. But it came with a little spray bottle or a spray cap that I can put on top of this, because as you guys can see, it does not have the actual spray part or top to it. So it came with it, and I'm super thankful for that. So I will let you guys know what I think of this particular brand, but I know that I love rose water, and it's something that I use every single day. So it's definitely an essential, definitely a must-have for me. And if your hair type is anything like mine, then you may want to give it a try. Definitely worth it. If you guys are interested in a video of maybe me comparing the different brands of rose water, I'd love to do that for you, so let me know in the comments below. Let's jump into our next essential must-have for starter locks, quarantine edition. So the next essential you're gonna need on your lock journey is, you probably guessed this one too. If you guys have been vibing with me, you know where I'm going. And that is oil. So some type of oil of your choice. In this bottle here, if you know what's in here, leave it in the comments below. Let me see how good your guesses are. This is almond oil in a little applicator bottle that I find very useful. The brand that's in here right now is Shea Moisture's Sweet Almond Oil that I got from Walmart as well. I was so excited to find that because I felt like it was a steal, because I'd been looking around for a nice organic brand of almond oil for maybe a week or two before I came across that. So if you want to see that brand, you can go check out my Daily Lock Moisture video. I'll link it in the description box and put a little suggestive card here or here. Wherever it's going to appear, you'll see it on the screen right about now. So check that out if you're curious to see what that bottle looks like. I just leave it in my applicator bottle, and I find that to be much easier when it comes to just using a little bit, because I don't want to have my whole head oily. So I just leave it in this little bottle. And as I'm sure you know, this applicator bottle is the next essential item that you need to have on your lock journey. This may not be the best for your parting size or the best size for your scalp or your locks, because it is a bit thicker, like the tip is a bit thicker than some of the others, but you'll find that you can get these in different sizes. So check out the different sizes that you might be interested in, and it just helps. It feels good on your scalp. It feels really good going through your hair and the different parts. So definitely check out an applicator bottle. If you have one, let me know if yours is bigger than this or smaller than this. Again, the tips get really, really fine. So if you have really small parts, I'd recommend something a bit smaller than the one I have, but my parts aren't necessarily big or small. So I found a happy medium. So I never want these videos to just be me talking by myself and to myself. So the more you guys comment and ask questions and let me know what you're using, what is an essential item that you think you'll need if you're about to start locks, or an essential item that you do have if you already have locks. Let me know in the comments, because that makes this whole process that much more fun when I get to see your comments and your reactions and your thoughts and what you find useful and what you don't find useful. A lot of times you guys inspire me with your comments and the things that you say, and it really helps me figure out what I'm going to film next. And even be sure to share this video if you find it useful or if you think somebody else could benefit. All right, so on to our next item. We are in desperate need of a silk scarf, silk or satin scarf or bonnet. I use this silk scarf. I think it might be satin actually. I'm not too sure. I've had it for years, for a really long time. It has not let me down. I love the different colors. I'm not even too sure I got this from. Maybe the beauty supply store up the street, the hair store. like I said, I've had it for such a long time that I don't even remember where I got it from, but I use it every single night. It's not even about being cute, but I love the different colors in here. Pink is my favorite color. So now that we've got that silk scarf or satin scarf, the next thing that's in the same family as the silk scarf is the silk or satin bonnet, cap, hat, whatever you want to call it. This one is very useful. I love it. I've used this for years as well, mainly when I had my 2-strand twists before I got locked, but now that I'm locked, I love this. Sometimes if I'm just napping, I'll throw this on. It's a little hat. It's a little, I guess I can throw it on for you guys. Where did I go? But I don't want to mess up my makeup too much. But yeah, it's a little thing you can throw on. It's really cute, even if you have to run somewhere and you want to protect your locks, or if it's raining or you just don't like the way your locks are flaring up or whatever, then you can wear your little bonnet hat out. So if you have something like this, or if you see something like this, then grab it. It's very useful. And the outside material is a lot more coarse than what we see underneath, because, hold on, let me make sure my locks aren't looking too crazy. But hold on, you guys. All right, I'm looking at the little viewfinder here. But the inside is a beautiful satin, silk, some kind of lovely soft fabric that is really delicate on my locks. So I'm sure you guys will find it useful as well. Now, when I'm just napping and I don't feel like throwing on my scarf, I'll use this. But if I'm going to sleep for the night and I want to be like a bit more careful, then I will use this first. I'll tie it around and then throw on the cap or the hat or whatever you want to call this. And one little tip that I find to be really useful is when you're tying the scarf around your hair, you want to make sure you leave it, let me see. So if we're doing this, and this is just poorly done because normally I have it fully expanded, but you don't want to tie it hardly on the back of your neck if your locks are short like mine, because it'll leave that little dent that everybody hates. So lift up your locks through, and I don't even know if you guys can see this, but before you tie it down, you want to lift your locks through the scarf so that your locks will be fine in the morning. And then you just, like, I was not planning to do this, you guys, so don't judge it too much. But this is just to show you guys that you want to lift up this back part and make sure that your locks are not being smushed by the scarf right in here, because we all know that that leads to that little dent right there, and then they flare out on the neck. So if you're about the same length as me, I hope you find that useful. But yes, the point of that tip is to make sure the scarf isn't pinching the back of your head while you're sleeping, because then you'll wake up with that mark that I don't find too appealing. I hate when my hair has that little dent because I tied my hair down incorrectly. So I hope you guys find that useful, because when I first heard that, I was like, it makes so much sense. You want to make sure the scarf is tied so that your hair is not being pressed into your head in the back. I hope that makes sense. If I did a terrible job explaining that, let me know in the comments and I'll try to do better. But y'all know what I mean. I really hope y'all know what I mean. So remember, guys, this is an essentials and must-haves video for starter locks in particular, but of course it can be useful to anybody, no matter where you are on your lock journey, especially if you're going through this quarantine with the rest of us here in the US. So even though we're not necessarily going anywhere, well, I hope you guys aren't going anywhere. I hope you're being safe and social distancing yourselves and wearing your masks and doing what you have to do to stay safe during these uncertain times. Even though we're not going anywhere, hopefully you haven't been. I think this next essential and must-have is very important if you want to deviate from the norm and the boredom of everyday life. Not that everyday life is boring, because I'm a homebody anyway, so I stay home for the most part. But if you're just kind of tired of wearing your scarf and tired of putting the bonnet on, then this next essential is very useful, especially if you're around the same length as I am. So that next essential is a little tiny clip. So I love to use this clip, and it's so small. I think it's adorable. It's the perfect size for my hair right now. In my other video, I showed you guys a giant clip that I used to use. It was like this, and I used that one in that example because I could not find this cute little thing. So I found it. It was in my purse. But what I use this for is to just clip my hair really low in the back, or if I want to clip my hair a bit higher in the middle, if I'm going somewhere and I'm either not feeling it for the day, or I just don't want too many flyaways. If I want to tame my locks just a little bit, I'll use a little clip like this. And I have this one in brown, and I also have one in black as well. So you guys might find this useful if your hair is short, but you want to do something a little bit differently, or if you want to feel like you're doing a cute little style, but not necessarily putting too much tension or stress on your hair. So you might find this useful. Let me know if you guys use one of these. If you're super against it, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, but I find them to be really useful. So, all right, sweet, beautiful people. I hope you found this video useful. Again, holler at me in the comments below. Let me know exactly what some of your essentials are. Let me know where you are on your lock journey, and I hope that I can be encouraging and supportive and celebrate you. Again, I appreciate all the love. Thank you guys if you're watching these videos to the end. It really helps me reach my goals. If you just want to show some love, or you want to binge my past videos, please do so. I will not complain. I know some of you guys are leaving me comments on every one, so thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, and I hope that you're being safe out there and that you found this video helpful. Give it a thumbs up, remember to subscribe, and leave me a comment down below. I'll talk to you guys again real soon. Bye. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot believe I almost forgot one more essential item. And if you stayed until the end, you are very lucky because I remembered. This last essential item I've been beefing with just a little bit because I have not figured out exactly if I want to keep it in my routine, but it's still an essential because I would not want to be caught without it. So I guess it is kind of essential, but I don't use it as much as I used to. And that is my spray bottle. I almost forgot it. So if you guys remember my daily lock moisture routine video, I said that I probably would stop using this because I had just really hard water from the tap, from the sink in it at first, and I would use it to mist my hair before I added the rose water. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail right now because I made a whole different video on that, so you can check that out. Watch from start to finish. But I remember saying that I was not gonna use this as much, or at least not for a while. And I really decided to try it again, but to use purified water instead. So I'm gonna see how that works out. I do think this cute little bottle is an essential item, but I forgot about it because, like I said, I haven't been using it as much as I probably should. So that's it. For real this time, that's it. I just forgot to mention the spray bottle. All right, guys, for real, take care. That's it. I'm done. I hope to see you guys again real soon. So hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and leave me a comment below. Until next time, my loves. Bye.